Yesterday's delivery, careful not to haggle. The car keys and some spatula, it's a trusted old secret. I can't figure out how to get my temperature.
Oh, actually, you can leave that there. I can put that just as is, reading the things, okay?
What's the way you stand, sitting in some hot seat, fancy shoes.
Oh, I can. Well, actually, I should say this.
Help me out, brother, find the reason.
30 of those, 30 or 40 of those Republic extras were picked up out of snowbanks and driveways and gutters.
I've got a full of them myself, yeah. I have to say, I'm over at Cliftview, and I've noticed like the last, I just came, and I noticed the last couple of weeks, in fact, somebody threw.
You know, the gray area here is where does the delivery of some kind of advertising or communication fall into the realm of litter?
The lifeblood of any newspaper is advertising, whether it is Big E's. I think you guys carry Big E?
Yep.
Okay, you guys have your Big E's. We have Stop and Shop and Big Y. With us, we have Stop and Shop and Big Y. Big lifeblood. So, yes, do we get money for Stop and Shop and Big Y of distributing their flyers? Because that's what they want. They want it out in the community so people go to their stores. But again, so that they pay us to cover 100% of the market. And can people call and opt out? Yes. In the perfect world, in utopia, they should make a phone call and bam, it stops.
The burden should be on the people who don't want it.
But you understand,
They
these
make
people-
efforts not to get something they don't want in the first place.
I'm just curious about that person who wouldn't pick up the phone. Just, you know, he picks it, brings it in, he puts it in the bag, he can make a phone call and say...
Is it obvious to them where to call?
It's right on the bag. It says right on the bag. Republican Extra, 788-1100.
Thank you for calling the Republican. All of our representatives are currently busy. However, our automated call processing system is ready to handle your call. If you are moving or starting a new subscription, press 1. To enter a vacation stop with a restart date, press 2. If you had difficulty with the delivery of your paper, press 3. To restart delivery on an existing subscription, press 4. To make a credit card payment or inquire about the status of your account, press 5. Or for any other reason, press 0 to speak with a representative. If you do not have a touch-tone phone, just stay on the line. To repeat these options, please hold for the next available representative. You may hear a click and a brief pause during the transfer.
Hi, good morning. My name is Sharon. I'm calling with the Republican. Thank you.
Hi. Is this
Go ahead.
Is this the opt-out number?
You mean for customer service?
Well, I was told that if I call this number, this is the opt-out number.
What were you looking for?
I was looking to opt out of receiving the extra.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's the phone number on it?
The phone number on the bag? It's
No, the phone number, your phone number, so I can look up to where it is.
Oh, I can tell you my address.
Okay, I'll put it in that way. One moment. What's the zip code, sir?
9.
And the house number?
4.
Is this Todd?
Yes.
Okay. And you were calling about those extras?
Yeah, I'd like them to stop.
You don't
being in
want
my
them
bushes.
anymore, sir?
I don't want them in my bushes. I don't want them on my lawn. I don't want them all over the neighborhood, no.
They are supposed to leave them in your driveway.
Yeah, they don't. So I just rather not have them at all.
Okay, I am putting in here that you do not want them. Did you ever call before?
I have called before. I've actually even talked to your delivery drivers and told them to stop putting them on my lawn, and they don't stop. And I'm wondering how long this opt-out actually works for.
Well, if you told the drivers per se, it wasn't put into the computer, so the computer's still gonna. You have to call in.
Oh, I called
you have
also.
to-
I'm just wondering if there's a like a moratorium on it, if it ends after a certain period of time, and I have to call up again and opt out again.
No, now that I put the X in there, nobody ever put an X in there before, sir. But now that I put the X in there, you will. It takes about a week for it to go through that you won't get it. You might get it this week, but then you shouldn't receive it anymore.
Well, okay then.
Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You have a good day, sir.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The whole system is, we are also testing a pilot program in which when someone calls in, we can track the complaint and make sure that, it does not happen again. We have people who are out verifying in the areas in different communities that actually go out and follow the list, make sure that the contractor is delivering to the addresses that are on their list and not to people that are not on the list.
And I know you've seen this before, but I'm wondering if you could address how that is about as plain as it could possibly be, that prohibits exactly what you're doing. It's black and white, it's unequivocal, but it's against the Northampton City Ordinance.
We worked with the Gazette, the Northampton City Council, and have come to an agreement with them to correct the problem in Northampton.
What was their solution?
The agreement we made with them is that they would go to the door or to the hook.
You saw the two pictures previously that were obviously in the gutter and on the sidewalk, so obviously that's not happening.
Well, again, I'm going to go back to, there's how many streets in Northampton and Florence? I mean, we expect a performance, but we can't be on every street. Please understand, realistically, we can't be on every street
To make
checking every single delivery of, in this case, let me just finish, please, 8,200 copies going between Northampton and Florence. We can't check every single house, so do we depend on somebody, eyes and ears out there? Absolutely.
Thank God there's no other people out there that want to take this advertising thing on and start throwing other stuff in our yard. The Valley Quarterly, which we get in the mail, decides they don't want to pay postage anymore, so they're going to throw them in our yards. I mean, now we have the entire community becomes a landfill.
This has been an ongoing process of how Big Wine Stop and Shop gets their advertising out.
So
I got emails from people directly to me, and that's fine. It's the same as doing 788-1100 to stop the paper. We have a system put in place now with ACI in which Sandy will address with you, number one, about the carrier goes by the next week, the paper's in the driveway.
We don't deliver anything.
We don't deliver a new one and stop it.
We turn it in.
Okay? This is a new program that they're instituting now.
If the supplement is still in the driveway?
We don't deliver a new one and we request a stop from.
So we're supposed to leave the purple bag for a week out on the street, just so you know we don't want it?
Well, or your other option would be to call in. That's.
But should it be
We do get calls.
on the resident? Should it be incumbent on the resident to take action to stop doing something that shouldn't have been done to begin with?
Let's go to the people who are supporting it and start to boycott their businesses and let them know that we're upset with them because they're the ones that are fighting.
Thank you very much for coming and staying and not leaving.
Yeah, that's really great.
Thank you.
That was a bad